My name is Adam Scorgie. I'm a local Edmonton film producer, and my art piece is TooToo, the Jordan TooToo story. TooToo is the incredible true story about Jordan TooToo, who is the first Inuit to play for Team Canada and in the NHL, and not just play, make a giant impact. I say one in a million, a 1 in a billion story of a kid that came from dysfunction, chaos in the household, to becoming a role model for people around the world, talking about suicide prevention and mental health awareness. What's most impressive about TooToo isn't what happened in the NHL, it's like learning the world he came from. We went out on the land with Jordan for 3 days. Like, we took a sled 3 hours into the middle of the Arctic, nowhere. There's 3-hour ride to the closest thing should anything serious happen to us, slept on tents on the snow with caribou and polar bear furs. That's a once-in-a-lifetime trip. And to really understand how the Inuit people survived as a culture, started, and how they live up there, it's changed all of us. I have a deep respect and romance for the Arctic. If you come out of this and you don't have any kind of emotional feel afterwards, I question if you're human.
My name is Colin Waugh, and I'm one of the filmmakers behind the Secret Long Tree Society. It's about a group of Edmonton tree planters, arbor enthusiasts who are planting trees, which sounds pretty simple, but they're planting trees that can live 1,000 years. So with that, things get a lot more complicated. We're making something that we can't possibly see the end of. The group calls it inherently absurd, that their goal happens 999 years from now. So as a filmmaker, you don't have a nice ending. You're sort of finding a way to bring an audience with you on these people's journey to come to some sort of conclusion that is not a conclusion. The conclusion is, we will never know. We can only hope that in 1,000 years there's these trees that exist that people love and that are core to the identity of our built space. Learned a lot about trees, and now I drive around looking at all the trees. So, interesting outcome.
In an ever-expanding universe of flavor, do you ever feel like you've seen it all?
My name's Simon Glassman. The film that I made is a feature called Buffet Infinity.
Welcome to Buffet Infinity.
It is a film comprised entirely of local television commercials that slowly and progressively get more and more scary as the film goes on. I like that it's a movie that is kind of secretly pro-capitalism, but in like the darkest way possible. The movie is very, very ugly. Like, it's meant to be horrible looking at certain times. The fact that it's aesthetically not meant to be super pleasing, but it has like a continuity to it. I feel like that's my favorite part. Now it feels like a completed piece, whereas 3 or 4 years ago, it honestly was just like a bunch of bull that didn't really make sense, that I kept showing my friends, and they would be like not into it. Now I'm here. Thanks, Edmonton Arts Council.
Yum yum beef tacos.